Oh yeah, we rolling.
Y'all didn't see what I just seen. Yeah, I'm
It's
glad.
okay.
I'm happy for you. All
How y'all
right,
doing?
so 4 times the genius. I got my guy with me. He all the way over there.
What up, man? Nero again. We in the building. Talk of the Town podcast. We are back. We are here with somebody incredible, somebody special. I told you Shaky was gonna make time for us.
Shaky always gonna make
I
time.
told you Shaky was gonna make time
You
for us.
just
Now I
gotta be
felt like
able
you
to
doubted
hold
me
it up.
when I said it last time.
And for some reason, it's always my fault. Y'all always blaming me for this not happening. But I will say that I was the
Say that.
nucleus for this.
Hey, so listen.
No,
So I think
no.
we're gonna make Shaky a part of the podcast because that right there is just like absolute gold. You are the inconvenience, but we listen. You are my brother, and I still love you. This was supposed to be a podcast, and now it's an intervention.
We are at Love and Co right now. And there is no love.
We love you enough.
There is no love. I feel dissed. I've been
So-
bamboozled. Run them up.
How long has it been since we was all supposed to be in one space?
12 months. Nah, but at least
I've been trying to make it happen since January 1st.
Right.
I have. You helped me with something for him a long time ago.
I
way
appreciate
before
you, too.
You met him.
Yep.
We'll talk about that later on.
So listen, we are here with Shaky, the beautiful, incredible hustler. Shaky, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself because we are here at Love and Co. As my partner said, we are here at Love and Co. because of Shaky. A lot of things going on right now are because of Shaky.
Shout out to Shaky.
Shout out to Shaky. Shaky, who are you? What is it that you do? How are we here right now? Why are we here right now? Break it down. Go.
Let's go ahead and cut to it since y'all not gonna let me sit up here and talk to you for an hour. But
Let me put my time, man.
Shaky is just a girl. She's just a girl. Okay, this girl was manically depressed for 2 years. 2 years of not existing. 2 years of like not living, not being present. All right. So then I had to make a decision. Like, boom. If I'm gonna keep living like this is who I am. And I ain't finna hold you. The way my life story was set up, I don't think that's where it was supposed to ever go. So we finna go live. You know, sometimes you gotta force yourself to keep going, but you're going to go, and you're gonna do your absolutely best.
And choose not to become your circumstances.
Yeah, you have to do. If you don't do anything else, just go do your best and say yes. You've said no to everything for so long. Just overly say yes, overly live, and that's Shaky. Shaky out here overly living. I'm
What
an
was your
associate for
first
the.
yes? I'm sorry. What was your first yes that you were like, oh yeah, okay, I'm in the right spot?
Sheesh. My first yes was with one of my friends. He wanted me to be his manager, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. I literally never planned on doing none of that.
Who was it? Was it somebody that we know?
Yeah, that's my dog. Shout out to Cheddar Gang, Ruthless. He's like, I'm like, I quit. I pre-quit every day. Every day, I was like, nah. Listen. And he was like, no, come on, Kira, you got it. Like, you already do this anyway. You might as well just come on and like, I'll tell you everything you need to do. I'm like, all right.
When I first met you, that was my energy, honestly. Oh, she could manage the whole situation.
But I don't be wanting to. That'd be the
so
problem. I just want to have a good time. I just want to vibe.
That's your skill, though. Like in a sense, like that really is like your management skill. Like you incorporate that into putting things together. I think that's honestly what makes you special and unique. Like I didn't even know your relationship with Ford. You know what I'm saying? Just me seeing you on Facebook. You gave me the info about the new Music Tuesdays. I pulled up low key off of your info, and then to be standing there and chopping it up with my supporters who came out to see me, and you like, hey, like, can I interview you? You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, cool. And then you introduce yourself. I'm like, oh, like, okay, put the face with it. And it's like, even that night though, you just had this aura about you where when I told him, he was like, oh yeah, you talking about my dog. And then he broke it down and started like giving me like the history, and I'm like, but yeah, your vibe, you are having fun. I think that's kind of like your product though. It's like your brand.
Creator of the
Shout
Creator Hub.
Yes, that's what I said. They're not gonna let me sit in here and talk to y'all for an hour because I could go on for
No,
days.
because there's a time limit today. But
It's a time limit today.
I think what we're gonna do though is let's get together for when we actually got our equipment with us. We out here on a pop up right now. This is officially part one. Talk of the town with Shaky, and let's plan for part two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we here right now, let's get into what we're doing here. What is Love
Why are
Code?
we here at Love and Co? Go.
Like I said, I'm overly living, and I've been
Saying
like,
yes to everything.
listen, I've been out here living, and I've been so happy just existing for real, being present. All right. Now, I be having a grand old time, and I want other people to have a grand old time, but there's some people that's just not having a grand old time. So as my cup is overflowing, I'm calling everybody that's on the same page, on the same type of time to come together and let's go crazy and give back. That's what peace parties are. You feel me? Every month we're going to be focusing on different causes. This month we're going to back to school. All right, the kids are going to school. It's around the corner. All right.
So it's not just for the month of July.
No, the back to school is just for July.
Yeah.
Next month we're going to be looking at a whole different issue.
Let's
But the
go.
donations is based on the people. So you got this much time. We're gonna raise some money and we're gonna make a difference.
I'm with that. I like that.
And it's a challenge every time.
Yeah.
So listen, and she says it's a challenge every time. You will see this before next Sunday. So be out here next Sunday. Pull up to Love and Co. for a peace party, man. Peace Sundays, different vendors out here. Shaky in the building. Photons, myself, man. It's a vibe, and let's get the ball rolling on giving back to these communities. Right now, we're focusing on back to school. As you know, Photons got the backpack drive with Wichitology.
Shout out.
Love and Co. They got a back to school. Kansas Bay Riders. They got a back to school. There's so many different organizations right now giving back. Let's do this. Stop being lazy. You guys got money for Birkins. You got money for the bar. You got money for everything else. Let's put money where it starts mattering. You know what I'm saying? We talking about financial.
And you already want to go to a day party on a Sunday anyway. So I'm saying let's go ahead and go crazy.
Especially if you get to see me. Like if you get to come through and see me, like why wouldn't you come through?
Now listen, if I do anything, I'm gonna kick down the door. Now I'm just saying, shout out to all my artists. I ain't heard y'all in a minute. I do kind of miss y'all.
I feel like I got to get business right now for what I'm about to say to her.
Oh yeah.
She done kicked down a couple of doors that I'm witnessing right now. Like I sent them an email back in 2018. They let, but it's like the two conversations that I've had today alone, based off of you, could be potentially life changing.
Network is the best work. I'll be trying to tell y'all.
But the key thing about it is you make it look so easy. It's like
I'm having
how
fun.
did you do that? When did you?
What
do
do
that?
you lose?
What?
If I'm gonna talk to you, I better have a good time. And if I don't have a good time, there's no reason for us to keep talking.
That's part of her brand is to have fun. So it is supposed to be easy. Like
Shout out to Zachry.
when she pulled up on me at Sin City, bro, it was just instantly boom, automatically off the muscle. Like, oh, I'm with it. And then just after that, man, we just kept in touch, and here we are now. What was it? It was almost 5 a.m. when I sent something to that group chat, and sure enough, not even 20 seconds later, I started seeing bubbles. I had to click on it to see whose emoji that was, but I said, of course she's up. Because she's working like I'm working.
Shake is like a third shift at heart, right? Shaky works a third shift. But when you also work third shift, like I work third shift, and your main time is the morning time, I used to pull up to the hub and I used to hate Shake. Oh my God, I'll pull up to the hub and I'm banging on the door. She is in the studio, knocked out. I'm banging on the door, heavy in there, knocked out, pressure, knocked out. Come on, man. But that's how we move when we third shift. Sometimes that sunrise is our bedtime, bro. So
Life be just a completely different. Daytime, you might catch it. You might catch daytime.
So let me ask you this:
hmm
how was it working at the hub, and when did you get started?
Okay, so boom. I used to be a streamer like during the pandemic times, right? Now I have a streaming network of friends, but none of them are here. All of my friends is like on the East Coast, they all the way over there. So then I had already been following Heavy, and he was putting out like, "Hey, hop in the Discord," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, we got some content creators in Wichita."
Yeah.
Now remember, this is right, like I'm still going through the manic depression, like I'm still in it. But like, okay, I got this right here. It's just starting. Like I gotta shake it. I gotta get out of this.
Yeah.
And that's honestly one of the biggest pull from like breaking me out of my shell.
So
But
being at the hub is something that just like you know what, this is something that I can do. This is something I want to do, and it's gonna help me do this.
yeah, okay. So I did forget you did say when did I hop in, right? So they had already kept the motion rolling. I hopped in during the Discord days before it was like the physical
Before the
building,
building.
right? And so then I came around once they were like starting to put everything together.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what's amazing? Now that you say that is, I used to see your name on the Discord that EKM put together, the hip hop promo, way back then, and I never, you know what I'm saying? Like just now, I'm like, you know what? I used to see your name Shaky a lot.
Listen, if there's ears, I'm finna go ahead and put it out there.
Cause Shaky gonna move everywhere regardless of what's going on. Like, you know, when I first met Shake, I had, like I pulled up to the hub, to meet with Heavy. We had been rapping about some stuff, so what, let me go meet with the homies. Now, I met Heavy back in 2018, and like that's my dog. Yeah, Heavy is my dog, always gonna be my dog. So it's like I'm thinking me and Heavy, we can just sit down and have a conversation together. Nah. Before me and Heavy started talking business and this is what I want to do, this is what we about to do, he called Shaky to the room. Like, who the hell is Shake? She walk in or whatever, and then she sit down and we start rapping. Like, oh, okay, she on her shit, she on her business for real. Few weeks later, it's like I'm just seeing everything and I'm seeing what's going on, and I'm like, oh, she's the bloodline of this. Not even a few weeks later, like a few days into it, it's like she's the bloodline of this. She's the main source of this, and that's why, like, after that, every idea that I had, I just start pinching you. Like, I think we should do this. I think that we should do that. I think this would be dope. And you just been that execution throughout that whole thing for me.
Listen,
So
I gotta play as you in or what? That's what I be on.
that's what it's been this whole time. This
We
whole
finna pull this
time.
off. Okay, if we just find all the pieces, the right pieces of the puzzle, and everybody's like, we lock in and we knock out this plan perfectly. We finna win. I like logistics.
So what's the next plan?
The
What's
next
the next
plan
play?
right now, I'm really locked in on building this peace party into a major movement. Douglas Design District has such a rich history. This building has such a rich history. You know, it was once the donut hole. They still got the mural of the previous owner
Shout out
on
to
the
Donut
wall.
Hole.
Yeah.
Douglas,
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
I'm a Douglas native. Like I grew up not too like well, I grew up over on the north side, but then we moved over by like Seneca and Douglas. So like I've been back and forth over here forever. The donut hole, that's crazy. This used to be the donut
Okay, so
hole.
remember
Yeah,
this
it
spot
just
used to
recently
have
changed 'cause I
the
DoorDash
all age
over here.
events.
They do all age events.
They used to have donut hole. Let's start there.
Okay.
Used to have the all age event, selling donuts in the back. You got donuts and drinks. Then donut hole was also working with Hopping Gnome and had the beer on some of the donuts.
Yeah.
Okay, so this area already works together. The culture here is already there. But when they lost Donut Hole, I feel like it just kind of really shook the vibe. Now we have Love and Co. Love and
Shout
Co is
out to
bringing a
Love.
whole new like vibe to the puzzle, and it's rooted in history. You feel me? But this is someone else taking their stamp in this community. That's why I love that. I was like, ooh, your Wichitology. This is a beautiful piece of history to lock in on.
Yeah. Yeah. Really learn.
It's the first black-owned business
the area,
over here.
Building, yeah. All of that. All of that. Let me ask you this. Is that pipeline for hopping on into this building about to exist again?
It is already going. So their customers can actually order food while they're drinking over there. There's no food over there. They have popcorn for snacks, but they can actually be there, scan the QR code, and then we'll deliver the food over there. They can pick it up.
Oh wow. That's all right, bet. I'm dumbfounded right now.
I'm
My
telling
bad.
you, these people
My
over
bad.
here is already like they already got a vibe, and everyone's vibe is different. Tanya's across the street, got like a whole bunch of plans,
So
and it
there's
gives
no
you like
conflict of
auntie
interest.
vibes. it's whatever vibe you feel like you want to be in today.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
they got a beer over here. This, if you've been to Lava and Tonic, this is my first time going over there. When was it? The other day. It gives you like the tiki vibes.
So I call and I dubbed this earlier, but I call these missions like shaky quest. We're going to go on a shaky quest, and we're about to do something that sounds completely random at first, but then it's like, you know what, this is going to be dope as hell, and then you do it. And ain't no telling who you're about to meet. There's no telling who you're about to meet, what's about to happen, and what you're about to get into. So, what's going to be the next thing? Like, what's the most like far fetched thing that you've been like thinking about trying to do? Not even trying, wanting to do, but just haven't even stepped in that lane.
Oh, not in that lane. Um,
Because I don't know if I can say this on here, but we had a there's NAACP and a politician on the way right now. That sounds something like that's far fetched when you're writing it in your notes.
my like, what is it called? My portfolio is so diverse. Okay, I was student body government in college. I was on a student athlete committee. You feel me? Like, I grew up on Ninth and Grove, so I just be having a time everywhere I go.
Diverse as hell, man.
Roadblock. Shout out Roe.
Shout out Life and Grove, your sister.
Shout out 17. Shout out 19.
Okay, peace
He's
up,
about
A
to start
Town
a
down.
shout out on the hood.
Peace up, A Town down.
This is more study of the city.
Oh yes, oh yes. We finna go on a different tour.
You got anything else, brother?
I do. I want to touch on something that you said about spending the 2 years being depressed. I feel like a lot of people don't speak. I feel like now people are speaking on mental health a lot more. How was it like realizing that that was the state that you was in, and what was the motivation, the defining moment to come out of that and become like the great shake that you are right now? So, what was the great shake back? You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Okay, so boom, imagine. No, I ain't never made it this far before, but it's like living your life 2 years in the hole. Like, mentally, I was just beating myself up. You feel me? Every day, same loop. Every day. Every day, I didn't choose to win. You know. So I'm steadily, mentally getting my ass beat for 2 years, and then I have a lifeline. Shout out to all my day ones, A1s. Y'all been here with me since through it all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all still here with me, rocking with me. Okay. But boom, the friend I was going to manage, it was time. He was about to get off papers. You feel me? He has his own backstory. We'll use that for another conversation. But like now, he was going to be able to like really launch into his career. All right. Let's go. Now, at this point, this is giving me something to live for. Like, I gotta be alert. I gotta know what's going on. I gotta clock back in. I gotta check back in.
Yeah.
And then, sheesh. Long live my dog. Shout out to my dog. He did pass away prior to getting out papers. So then I was really lost again because
sorry for your loss.
Now we got to go ahead and figure out what are we going to do now. Creator Hub comes around. You see where I'm going?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I'm finding like-minded individuals. The things that they're talking about are very similar to the plans I was already about to start doing. So maybe this is my like lock-in over here. All right, let me go over here. And that was that. And it forced me, first I was supposed to be in the backgrounds, you feel me? I didn't plan on being in front of the camera. But now it's forcing me like, I had to break out of all of that little mental game, all that, beating myself up. I had to exist again. I had to be seen, want to be seen. People looking like, where'd she come from? Who is Shaky?
But that I think that comes with timing and everybody's purpose. Like those opportunities are knocking at your door. You know what I'm saying? The friend on probation that's an artist that's ready to make moves and he knows reaching out to you. And then for that to not happen and then Creator Hub taking off the way that it did, because that was a very different move for the city. I remember meeting Heavy outside of Majesty's and just speaking with him and telling him how like I just admired that move. But I think that speaks just volumes of what your purpose is. You know what I'm saying? And how special you are for like these opportunities to keep popping up. And not only when they pop up, you make the most out of them and you look like you're in your natural element, like when you're in a room. Like like I feel like the name is so appropriate. Shaky, a shaker and a mover. You know?
They don't be knowing which way I'm coming.
Nah, I mean,
I
and
never know.
I want to shout out to you because, and that's what made me ask that question about the depression was because my backstory just doing the 12 years in federal prison. I went through, of course, just lots of down times, but specifically during COVID, I got stuck in a hole for like 6 months. I got put into a very, very tough yard after that, and it's all during the pandemic. And my mind broke. I went very dark, and climbing myself out of that was one of the most like refreshing experiences. It was hard doing it, but I came out so much better, so much stronger. And I'm saluting you because you are shaking and moving. And we ain't got no time for depression. Every day we choose to win. We don't
Man,
take
giving
L's.
up is never an option.
Yeah, because all the losers still win. That's a quote that I came up with that I want you guys to live by.
Hey.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack all fire.
So maybe
Before my mind goes dark.
maybe loser still win may have came from 4 times this
The
year.
one and only, new
Maybe.
album on the way. Shout out
Either-
to the
either
last
way,
project I just dropped.
we-
I'm about to lap this fool. All right, I'm about to lap.
You can, bro. I already dropped 4 projects this year. Immediate release was my mixtape.
Got busy. I just dropped my first mixtape.
I dropped 4 projects already
Shout
this
out to
year.
No Sleep No Parents.
Shout out C Hen round here. My single that's streaming on all major platforms.
Shout out to homie Suge too.
Shout out to homie Suge, Big Suge, and me Suge and Hondro Hunnit got a track.
Oh yeah. All right,
I actually just got it back today. It's not my song. They just sent it to me.
We just up here.
Yeah. We done took the attention off of her.
I want you guys to talk, but while you're talking about this, I just want you to be thinking about look at this establishment, right? What can we do to get you in here with the vibe? I think this could do something. You see what I'm saying?
It absolutely can. Wichita, if you got an event,
I think it's already doing something.
it is doing something.
I think
Y'all got projects. Y'all, I ain't seen you perform them yet.
Yeah,
he's gonna perform his projects.
I be
I'm a
performing.
non-performer.
I do be on the stage. Sometimes I black out. He's like Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
He spent so much time behind a board, and then like every 5 years he'll drop a single.
A single.
Yep.
I thought he was gonna talk about my greatness or something, not the frequency of my releases.
To be making all this music.
Well, I told him earlier.
You
for
gonna
the
get
next,
it when you get it. Like
I'm
they
about
gonna
to
have to
start
wait.
dropping every month. Alright.
Listen, don't you ain't got to lie, Craig. If you don't want to put out no songs, you gonna put them out when you feel like Rihanna. You do.
No.
You do what you do, Rihanna.
Look. I went to church, right?
Yeah.
I went to church earlier. I haven't been to church in a good like 20 years.
Okay.
But it was exciting.
At least it wasn't Christmas or Easter. They call you a C&E Christian.
Yeah, like the Lord was moving, and He spoke to me about you earlier too, man. Like the story was just about Joseph. Hear me out.
Okay. We on
Story
something.
was about Joseph or whatnot or whatever. How he was his father's favorite, he was the Lord's favorite or whatnot, and his brothers ended up selling him into slavery or whatnot, right? He used to have these dreams about him being a ruler. He ended up doing like 12 or 13 years in jail or whatnot, came out and he worked his way up until the point where his dream really did come true. He was the ruler. So it's like, it's not about your time and it's not about any of that other stuff. We are exactly where God wants us to be. It's just about us putting that effort in, putting that work in, going on a shaky quest. It's like, I got to be at work in a few hours. But you know what? Let's go. So we came and look at what happened. Look at who we
You
met.
can be
Look
doing anything with your life, so you might as well do what you want to do.
Come on, man.
And if
Do
you
what you
can
wanna
make
do.
money while doing it, oh, you're winning.
And I
You're
think that
winning.
that was the best thing about you coming out, or let me not say the best thing, but you like really coming out of that like depression and that sunken place into a creative space where it's like you can do literally whatever you want. You can create whatever you want. You can fill any void that you see instead
Listen,
of
I
just
learned how to
nine to
do
five.
so much in that building. I recorded a couple of songs. You feel me? Like I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I had no plans on recording music.
Yeah.
Okay, then I didn't like record a couple of videos.
You
I didn't
feel the
actually record
voice.
none of the uniques, but I got to stand behind him and like do his little 1-2.
Mhm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I
You
done been
feel the
on stage at
voice.
a concert with a camera, like just doing stuff. Like the people who just be doing stuff, they be the ones out here winning because they literally already knew they had nothing to lose.
Look,
They want to
you
do it.
miss all the shots that you don't take.
Nothing to lose.
You miss all the shots that you don't take, bro.
And you gonna miss every. Oh, excuse me.
Dropping the mic.
Dropping the mic. Don't drop the soap.
Oh, my friend just got out of jail.
Anyway,
Zoom in on my face when when you see this back.
I just looked up and seen it. That was my anyway. I looked up and see your face. I lost my train of thought completely.
We all did.
I'm on a new train of thought now that I'm gonna say off mic.
Peace Sundays here at Love and Co.
Mhm.
4 times the genius.
Oh, big foes.
Penthouse Nail, Top Flow, and Shaky, Big Shake, OG Shake, shake a lot, make
And
something shake. Ain't
We
nothing
got
shaking but the
purses
leaves in the
background.
trees.
I don't know if we're gonna show that, but there's some purses in the background. So next Sunday, if they're here, pull up. Are they gonna be here
Yeah.
next Sunday? Yeah.
Kim, you coming back next Sunday?
Not next Sunday.
We're gonna miss the next year.
Oh yes, they won't be here for the end of July.
Okay.
I'll be here August 2nd. Is that the first?
Yes, I believe it is.
I don't know, but y'all gotta wait till August to see
Man,
Kim.
all I'm saying is they got purses.
They got bags
Pull up.
for the ladies.
Pull up. Grab you 1 or 2.
Talk of the Town podcast. We in here, and this is part 1 with Shake. We're gonna do part 2. We can sit down, break the mics out. I can get on Forward's nerve a little bit.
Well, see, the next one we'll be able to really do a deep dive.
Yeah, we'll do a deep dive because there's a lot that I want to know about Shake.
And I really got to go to the restroom right now. So I've been holding it the last 15 minutes.
I love that for you too.
I hate that. And I dislike y'all.
Old man bladder having. Love y'all. Peace Sundays. Love and Co. Talk of the Town podcast. Hey, Big Shake. OG Shake. If you don't know it, tap in.
You got it.
Oh my god, bye friends.
She got so many of them. Bye.
Bye.